So I'm pretty excited about the work I do. Because even though I build it a little piece at a time, here and there, even though I don't actually get to see most of my people at work, and sometimes I don't get to see them because they get so engaged with their work that it takes 2 or 3 years before they come up for air and come back and visit. I know that my work is helping people have the skill set to be more engaged in their work, so that their working lives are better, richer, more resilient. We're big on resilience here. I'm not the kind of person who believes in Wonderland. I don't believe that if you get the right choices and you get set up, it just keeps going that way and you float away forever. I believe in bumps. I believe in accidents, and I am learning to be moderately patient with my mistakes. I didn't overstate. What I'd like from you is for you to get involved. Now, what do I mean by that? Some of you are already practitioners, some of you are brand new today. Because the more engaged you are able to be in your own work, the more the people around you are able to engage in theirs, the more hope they have that work can be engaging and that workplaces can be places for people to live. The more they stop thinking they have to put half of themselves away to go to work and only bring it out on special occasions. How do you do it? Baby steps. We have a Facebook page, a LinkedIn page. You can like them. And when you do, that's doing something nice for us. Yeah, it's true. You want me to be here next year, so that's not bad. But it's doing something nice for you, and that's the part people miss. Because your natural attention goes to what you don't like, what you want to complain about, what's trouble. Finding value, being aligned with your purpose, that's a discipline. It's a practice. And you do it by practicing. You practice with the easy things first. I click like, I must like something. Facebook then has share. Sharing is good. Remember that from kindergarten? I didn't go to kindergarten, I was too stubborn. You can interact, you can meet things that encourage you to look at your level of satisfaction and engagement as just a marker for where your skills are right now. And sometimes you'll go, well, my skills aren't that great. They were great last year, but this year I'm kind of tired. This year my back hurts. This year all those things went wrong and it was just one too many things. But now instead of being, I guess I just have to suck it up. It's more like, how can I practice? What is the smallest, tiniest thing I can notice that's going well? What's the smallest, tiniest thing I could like? And then how do I find people who will help support that in me? Because the easiest way to be a more engaged person is to be around people who are more engaged. Because we're sponges. If you go to Starbucks, it is full of people who do not know each other, who do not care about each other, and yet who will all reach for their coffee at the same time. Because if you didn't want to be around people, you would have stayed home. We can all make coffee. So come out, visit us. We have evening programs and one-day programs and short programs. If you are already a prac, you're supposed to be practicing, people. I might change the certificates next year. They might just say NLP practicer. None of us stay sharp. None of us reach our potential. None of us even know where the edges are for our skills unless we do mindful practice. That doesn't mean I'm a coach, I coach all day. That's your performance. That's game time. You're not supposed to be practicing on your clients. You need some time when you can try something out and somebody can say, that was 70% good. But if you tried this, how would that work? What about if you looked at it this way? Because that's how your skills get better. It's how your satisfaction grows. And it's how you become a force in the world for not just the intentional leadership, not just the people you meant to have an impact on, but the unintentional leadership. The person who has a short connection with you at work or in the community and feels better because of it, or feels a little more focused or a little more capable or a little more hopeful. We used to call this a community. Here's what I've learned after a number of years of doing that. Communities, we're pretty bad at being communities. I thought it was just me, I'm not building a good enough community. Then I looked around, I live in Oakville. People thrive in, do their thing, pay for their stuff, and drive out again. Occasionally little hubs form of people trying to actually connect. But for the most part, our world is filled with people saying things like, if somebody's bringing you down, just dump them. Who do you end up with in your life? And why do you think anybody would want you? No. How about we have some skills? We say, today, who hasn't said this to your child? Today I'm really going to grow. Today I'm going to find new resourcefulness to deal with this situation. Yeah. But the truth is, after that, you end up with a story, and you end up with more resources. What I want is not a community. What I want is more ambitious. What I want is a movement. I want you to get moving with me. I want you to get moving with this team. I want you to get moving with these concepts. And even if you never come back to NLP Canada, I want you to do something different because you were here today, and then something different because that worked. I don't need you to change the world tomorrow. I think it's a little scary when people try to change the world tomorrow. I have had people come in and take a one-day course. They go, that was life-changing. I'm like, what did I do? I'm not here to change your life, but I am here to help you have the skills to manage your state, your being, your purpose, to be better aware of the influence you already have and the influence other people have on you, and how to refine that so that it serves your purpose better. I'm here to help you see that you are connected, in the words of one of the stories I told last week, by 1,000 invisible strings to your environment, to your context. But there are things you can do and things that you can't do, and alarms that you will set off. And while it may or may not be your fault, seeing them, climbing up to the top of the lighthouse and looking down, gives you a perspective where you will see more choice.